What's up, everybody? It's Barry Fisherman, and welcome to my channel where we mostly talk about Govtech, sometimes trading, and a little bit of motivation. So today I want to make a video on STIGs. So in my role, or I would say in my path in Govtech, STIGs are a big thing that you probably should know, right? So we're just going to go over a quick demonstration what STIGs are and kind of, how you can understand and kind of get your hands in it. So what is a STIG in DISA? What is a DISA STIG? It is a security technical implementation guide, right? STIG. Definition, application, and compliance levels. Security technical implementation guides are detailed, prescriptive documents outlining standardized security configurations for specific platforms, software, and network devices. All right, so what you can do is go to STIG Viewer, have the Home tab, and where it shows all the latest STIGs. Also, I wanted to point out, like right here, it says what are STIGs used for? Most operating systems are not inherently secure, which leaves them open to criminals and such as identity thieves and computer hacks. A STIG describes how to minimize network-based attacks and prevent system access when an attacker is interfacing with the system, either physically at the machine or over a network. Right? So we'll go to STIG Viewer, gives you all the latest STIGs. Now, as a administrator or RMF analyst or just anybody pretty much in the tech sector or GovTech sector, STIGs are pretty much, I would say in my opinion, the focal point. This is the implementation stage of RMF. So to make this kind of directed at a lot of people, I kind of want to look at something that everybody pretty much has, right? Everybody has an Apple iPhone or Android. More than likely, it's going to be up here. So let's look at Apple iOS 7. Right, so this is the version, the date, and the finding count. And these are the severity levels. You got high, medium, and low. Usually with a high, you're supposed to remediate these in a week. And it goes down from there. You go to medium, maybe you got 30 days, and the low, you probably got 60 days. But so you have the finding ID, you see it's VTAC, whatever the description is. So let's just look at this. Let's look at this one. VTAC 43222. So most of these controls are in a DoD environment or specifically the GovTech sector. Sorry. So like this, everybody already knows with a personal device, usually you can unlock with a fingerprint or face scan. Well, this STIG is saying that Apple iOS must not allow the device to be unlocked using a fingerprint. So let's go and look at this. So you got the version, you got the rule ID, and you got the severity, right? And the description says Touch ID is a fingerprint reader that has been installed on the iPhone. The fingerprint reader can be used to authenticate the user in order to unlock the mobile device. At this time, no biometric reader has been approved for DoD. So basically, fingerprints have been approved by DoD to authenticate. This technology will allow unauthorized users to have access to DoD sensitive data if compromised. By permitting the use of Touch ID, DoD users are forced to use passcodes that meet DoD passcode requirements. So basically, by DoD requirements, they're requiring that you have a passcode. So look at the STIG date, details. This check procedure is performed on both the iOS over-the-air management tool and the iOS device. So this pretty much gives a description of kind of what's going on. Then the procedure must be performed on the relevant configuration profile applicable to the scope of review. So basically, this is going to show you, in STIGs, it's going to give you the description, then it's going to give you the steps to implement these security rules, hence STIG, right? So it's saying, ask the MDM administrator to open a relevant configuration profile, display the restrictions payload, verify that allow Touch ID to unlock device is unchecked. So, and the mobile device manager, whoever's the administrator, will have to go to the restrictions, see what's restricted, and verify that allow Touch ID to unlock this phone is unchecked. Then it gives an alternate way to verify. So you allow fingerprint for unlock appears in the configuration profile .mobile config file. On this iOS device, open settings app. So this is probably the way that you would do it on your phone right now. So on the iOS device, open the settings app, tap general, touch ID and passcode, tap touch ID, verify, iPhone unlock is off and grayed out. So that's basically, so now you doing this, you just did your first STIG, right? Congrats. So fixed text, so usually where it goes, it gives you the description. Sometimes the steps will be here, and sometimes the steps will be in the fixed text. So configure Apple iOS not to allow Touch ID for device unlock, and error management tool uncheck allow Touch ID to unlock device. For example, in Apple Configurator, edit the configuration and uncheck Apple Touch ID to unlock device. So this is really, really simple, right, guys? There will be times where these STIGs can be a little bit not so straight to the point, where you will have to provide documentation. So some STIGs require, backup, a backup server. You have to provide where it's being backed up, how often, and you notate that, right? But yeah, that's pretty much all. I wanted to keep this video short and to the point. If you have any questions, make sure you comment below, like this video, subscribe. Barry Fisherman, I'm out.